So I have an idea. It involves clicking this button, then that button. Basically, I have two ideas, but we're going to go about one of them. The one we're going about today is Brazil. So Brazil is a little bit interesting. First off, it starts off in a little bit of a civil war, secession war. I actually don't know much about this, but that's not what's important. In fact, that's probably going to happen mostly off screen. What's important is if we zoom in and we see the Brazilian lands are filled with trees. And this is terrible. I would like to do what any good Brazilian wants to do. I would like to take those trees and turn them into chairs. Yes, I would like to turn the entire Amazon forest into chairs and then sell it across the globe. Ikea in Sweden? No. Ikea in Brazil? Yes. That's the plan. So, but first, I gotta deal with this little rebellion thing. Alright, so we won, and I have never played Brazil before, and there's two events. First off, it says the Amazons are about to get 90% devastation. Yikes. I wanted to turn them into chairs, not burn down the entire forest, but anyhow. While this, we'll give them amnesty. I don't want them rebelling all the time. But holy moly. Do you think the fire will make it so the wood makes better chairs? I don't know. Speaking of chairs, we're already building chair factories, or manufactories. And we are researching the lathe. That will help us a lot. Now the video game has begun. So I got this journal entry about the Peru-Bolivian Confederation. And basically I think that means I need to be up Bolivia? Do they have trees? They do have some trees. They also have gold. I could make them a protectorate. Then I could sell my furniture over there. I think I have to get these guys out of Peru, but if I make them a protectorate, and they take the rest of that would not be so bad. It won't really serve much purpose, but I do really like the idea that we take a treaty port right over here. Because if I'm doing this massive war against Bolivia and Peru, by obtaining a treaty port, especially if it's like this little bay area right here on the South Pacific, that means my navy will have a port on the other side of the continent, and I'll be able to project naval power over there, in theory. Even though my navy can technically go anywhere in the world in this update. I'm gonna do that, just for the funsies of it. And we're now rival in Britain. Lovely. Alright, we are at war with Peru-Bolivia. We're pushing in. This should be pretty decent. But this isn't going to be the primary, manifesto event. The primary manifesto event is these furniture manufactories that we are working on. I think one's already completed. I just want chairs. Okay. Holy events. Okay, thank you. Calm down. Oh my god, there's more! Stop! Alright, we got the lathe. So our furniture manufacturing side currently making nothing, can make nothing better. Poor Bolivia. Sucks to suck. Sucks to suck. Oh, it formed one big subject of Peru. Are they a puppet? They are. Interesting. Well, I'm hoping I can turn them green eventually, because this is kind of ugly. Oh, my treaty port's on the edge with Chile. I didn't get the little bay I wanted, but this is almost better. I will want to reduce Bolivia's autonomy sometime. But to do that, I need to reduce the liberty desire, which will eventually happen. Alright, the first furniture manufacturer that might actually get employees has been built. Look at that. Now we're producing chairs. Perfect. This is going to be the start of a beautiful empire. Empire of chairs. Although they seem to produce too many chairs. Chair prices are still high. I think... Oh, wait. What was that? The infrastructure screwed. Why is the infrastructure only two? What the heck? Build a port. So we have an anti-Swedish league, which, considering we're making our own Ikea, It's actually kind of entertaining. Hey, the United States wants a trade agreement. I love that. We have a Brazilian American society. You want chairs? It won't be profitable. I need chairs to be higher in my country before I can start exporting that. Speaking of chairs, another furniture manufacturing is complete. Too bad there's not enough people to work there. Associate of Syndicate. Trade League. Interesting. Oh, I could form a power block. You know, I do think I should form a power block of my own. The influential trading center is actually pretty good because it gives influence. Wow, but convoys is good too. I think we're gonna do trade league. I want to export a bunch of stuff, and then I'm gonna start with internal trade because I'm gonna try to grow my power block. I would like more convoys too. A deep green, yes. We have to go with the box one because the box is made out of wood, and that box probably has a chair in it. So we're going with the box. Blue for the ocean, green for the trees. Kind of like that. But finally, the most important, brown for the box. You know, it could be uglier. We'll go with it. What the heck? It's just an intelligent skull. I don't know why, but the pointing man is speaking to me. Oh my god, so many hands. What the heck? I don't know. Just him pointing, like, go that way. There's wood that way. You know, we'll even leave on the water back. And we got a simple name for this. There we go. Perfect. The Brazilian Ikea. Yes. Now that we have this, I think we need to make it so someone else is forcibly joining our power block. Although I don't want the French to get involved. Argentina. Guess what? Welcome to the show. Chile sides with Argentina. This is perfect. Can get 2 for 1. Thank you, Chile. Thank you very much. And we can put these guys over in the treaty port, and they can cause some ruckus. Ah, and that's what I was hoping wouldn't happen. Oh, God. I want slavery banned too, so you know what? I can concede that ground, but this is gonna suck. No more education. Back to mass conscription. Who knew? I can get the Bolivians to join if I promise to give back the treaty port. Interesting. Technically, I would have Peru as a puppet, so in theory, this would be 20 more battalions for us. And we have the British against us now, so I think I would be willing to negotiate that. Alright, Bolivia's with us now. If I can get this away from Britain, that's going to make it so Britain cannot beat me up as severely in the future. So we're going to have to try that. Also, I do not mind that the British forcibly ban our slavery. I'm willing to trade to have that happen. So it's like the Queen are not having a good time. Here comes the British to kick my ass. And a bunch of trade routes to the British are inactive. Let's import firearms and guns from the Americans. Are they really going to just let me take the colony up here? Then to put in forces down here. They definitely are. Hey, what are you doing? Go back to that front. Because Bolivia now has this. I need you to go back to that front. Come on. Uh-oh, they're about to land. We took some of you. The moment they're there, I think we defend. Oh, did we take the whole thing? No, it's 99% occupied by us. And they're on the other side now. Alright, defend that front. Oh, and there's a naval invasion. Oh my. Okay, the British definitely mean business, but if we can at least take Argentina and hopefully get into Chile, that would be good. Let's focus down Buenos Aires. At least the Amazonian rainforest or Amazon rainforest is not on fire anymore, but that might change soon. And this is why we're defending. That's why I switched to defense. I'm kind of confused about these borders. I need to attack Chile. Move forces off of wherever this little pocket is. Get to Chile. Thank you. Argentina's about to capitulate. Yeah, and that's gonna mess up a lot of this front line. Alright, new one has reformed. They're up in Peru's whole business with that naval landing, and that's not good enough. The army got sent back down here. Okay, sometimes this army system is a little weird. Because he just was up there, now he's down there. And it's like how we were on this border invading, and then they got all screwed up because Argentina capitulated. It's like, why can't the war borders remain the same? You know? I feel like if Argentina capitulates, if Chile and Britain beat me and they push me out of Argentina, in a certain sense, they could still... I mean, the war's not over, you know? Just find it a little weird. Anyhow, we'll push into Chile. And we have interventionism. Now, if the British beat us, it's not bad at all, because it's just banned slavery in Brazil. Right now, all the occupations kind of in the non-important Brazilian parts, which is really good for us, I suppose. I would have tried to do a naval landing there, except for this sitting off the coast. They know what I would try to do, so now we have 10 boats. Looks like our armies moved to push from the north. Chile should capitulate soon. There. My market has expanded, and does that mean my power block has expanded? No. Cohesion is horrible. Oh, we'll work on that. Bolivia and my forces seem to have occupied the north. I would make this deal. Alright, we're gonna push this war as long as we can. Uh-oh. Well, I don't want interventionism. I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea how this front line is working. Oh, I guess it's not one front line, even though it's on two sides. Either way, they're gonna beat us. Square and fair. If I capitulate right before that hold on. So you know that journal entry I just got about the peculiar institution that I wasn't able to get rid of? Well, what if I just... I wait for Chile to go away. Right, Chile's gonna go away. Okay, the British are gonna win anyways, so... Is it saves coming? Yes. I was gonna do this anyway. I just missed the mic by 2 months in the game, so, you know, just ignore that. Anyhow, I love the idea that Britain had to come and tell us no slavery twice, which might have happened in the real world. I know it happened once, that's why this like whole thing, journal entry is here. It's because the British came and told Brazil, hey, knock it off, we're gonna make you stop having slaves. And Britain signed a treaty saying they would, and then absolutely ignored it. And so, in this universe, the British came back. Plus 50 prestige. Won't make us a great power though, but it will help. It's not saves coming if you don't know about it, but you know about it, so I guess it is. Our power block has grown because we have forcibly grown it. Also, I realized I never even looked at the pattern to try to change it, so I guess for a bunch of puzzle pieces. Oopsies. So we gotta make people happy, because they're not happy. The power block is fractured. So, continue improving relations. So I want to do some more wood, but I do want to establish a basic industrialized economy. So we're going to be working on iron and working on coal for a little bit. Also, gain some ownership on these gold mines over here would be very nice. Oh! They're not at war either. Looks like the Confederate States exist. Lord Protector is the name of the leader. Oh my. Oh, the United States is also autocracy. You know what? I don't think either side's that good then. One side's worse, but that's not good. Oh, also, I forgot. I don't need to be making people conscript right now. Back to trying to be educated. Our cohesion's going up because I'm making people no longer that angry. And we just gotta make it so that there's more economic dependence. Mutual foreign investment rights with the United States. You know what? I'll accept it. They want to invest in us, that's fine. And we'll be able to invest in them. I have this sneaking suspicion that, yeah, I'm actually a higher power than them. If we keep this up, we might be able to get them to join our power block. That would be excellent. So we increased our construction sector capabilities because our investment pool is going a little crazy. And it seems to still not be enough. It looks like we're actually constructing more in their country than they are in ours, which is not a bad thing. Defensive pack, yes. Yes. That means our leverage should grow a little bit more. And if they get more economic dependence on us, that would be really good. Looks like Chile, we can lower the economy. And Argentina is actually going down pretty fast too. Alright, let's do that. Chile, lower your economy. And look at that, even the flag changed. Perfect. That's what we want to see. Hey, we're a great power now. Till our time modifiers go away. Because we're a great power, it gets rid of that minus 50% we will get down here too. So that's actually really nice. Just gotta keep on growing our economy. Alright, I would like to try to get more subjects. I have no infamy. So we are going to do that. New Granada. Denmark will probably protect you, and same with Guatemala. But they may come to your aid. Ecuador probably will too, or has a chance to. We'll make it work. Guatemala did side with them, and Denmark did side with them. Alright. War has begun in New Granada. We're already put on one side while fighting on the other. The Danish are down here, but seems like the fun sort of consolidated, but he has to walk all the way around. I don't fully understand it. Yeah, all of our armies are there, and our naval expansions are going superb. Our puppets actually might be able to push this by themselves, which is not great, but ooh, they surrendered. That means I can go below 0. Well, hopefully we can at least get Denmark. I don't think we're gonna get Denmark. They brought the entire army back. We're gonna need a bigger armada. Let's at least try Guatemala, see if that will work. We might have more success there. We're having some more initial success, but we're still taking a lot of casualties. We're gonna try to get free trade to help with our trading activities. And capitulation. People really want to keep mercantilism. That's not good. Let's not have a bunch of radicals. There's a movement for elected bureaucrats. We will try to satisfy that. Although it looks like the landowners might start getting a little pissy. Alright, Colombia is now part of the power block. They're going to be very angry with us, so let's improve relations. Because we are at 0, which ain't good. So I am tempted to do vassalization before I do the external trade or improve internal trade. Main reason is 25 authority per subject. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 subjects right now, so I get 125 more authority. That would be pretty good. Bunch of more income transfer. Enacting decrees on subject states isn't that important to me, but the authority is really good. Let's get vassalization for it now. There we go. And if I increase my budget, I can get 2 more of these promote social mobilities. We might be able to decrease the autonomy in Bolivia here. Okay, I was just looking at the market. I was like, wow, China's market looks a little weird. No, China just looks a little weird. This is the worst border gore I've ever witnessed. What? Oh my god. Time to just be over here. The army expansion seems to have been completed, and that's maintaining my prestige to be a little bit higher, which is important. We could go to laissez-faire. I do love me my laissez-faire. Most of my construction's private right now anyways. And no one's gonna really rebel over it, so let's do it. Silk, I don't think I have any potential for. So we gotta find a spot that does. And I don't know if you've noticed what's happened in China recently, but I think with a little upgrade to our military, we should be able to come over there and gain some silk. So to do that, instead of getting central archives, I want to make sure I'm getting, I think it is general staff. Once I have general staff, I will be able to make skirmish infantry, which will be really good. So we're going to want to prepare that. Where's my sulfur? I don't have sulfur. So they have sulfur. So munition plants don't really matter where they are. We put them where the gold is. Munitions, artillery, arms, and explosive. Do we have lead? Oh, lead is there. So look at that. I'm so smart. I knew exactly what I was doing. So before munitions is created, munitions can be the last thing created there. So we'll do that. Perfect. We need to increase some people's economic dependence on us if we want to make this cohesion go to the roof. That way we can get the United States in. So I suppose after this military expansion, we will do that. Main reason we also want skirmish infantry is so that we don't need as many troops going over there to be very effective. We basically want opium war win over there. Also, I have a suspicion that they might not all be line infantry, but they might be getting close to having some line infantry. I know I can check that, but I'm not. So we're going to expand a lot of plantations and raw resources in Colombia, particularly in the northern region where they have a lot of peasants. This is so we can increase the economic dependence they have on me, which will lower this value. Nice and fair! Perfect. That means we should see this go up, which I think it already went up, so that's really good. Okay, and we can get a company now. Now, I think the Forestry Corporation of Brazil would be the best one to get, because I still want to deforest the entire Amazon rainforest in this little playthrough. And that's going to make it so I can build those buildings a lot better. But I can always get another company. They're trying to industrialize. Coal is very good for industrialization. I probably would just go with the logging camps. Yeah, we're going to go with the logging camps. There we go. I think we're going to do that. Perfect. Also, I should check. Argentina. Or Bolivia, I think I want Bolivia. Bolivia is finally going down, but I would like to decrease the autonomy of Bolivia to a dominion. Now it's a better looking green. Next would, oh, we can already do Argentina. Never mind. Now we're really bringing in the dough. Alright, we do have the ability to upgrade our military to skirmish infantry, and we are going to do that immediately. And we should prepare for expedition to China. We're also going to expand our construction sectors so we can continue expansion of foreign investment into Colombia. Oh, the French are getting a piece of the pie. And there's some crazy stuff happening, so who should I go for? I need silk plantations primarily. Shut down, I think might be a good target. Let's check on the military capabilities then. Line infantry. Let's check on the economic capabilities. Not very good. I think they are our target. So we are going to aim to try to take them on. The only thing about making them a protectorate is the fact that it's going to absolutely destroy my ability for a power block. For me to maybe get the United States. But if I get a protectorate in China and make them a dominion and try to grow them, the GDP is also huge compared to mine. It would absolutely destroy our cohesion. And I don't think I would be able to cover it. So we should not do that. We could do investment rights instead. And then I'm going to take a treaty port. I want a treaty port. Okay. With that being said. Oh, you need to start with investment rights? Oh, okay. We're reloading. I want investment rights. I was going to just do that as my secondary. We need to lead off with investment rights. Okay, fine. Lead off with investment rights. And now we can say, hey, I want a treaty port in Shandong. Add to primary. And we'll see what happens. And I'm going to move my fleet over here for a naval invasion. Oh, United States is already invading Shandong. I'll invade to the south then. And Suzhou. I think what I'm gonna do is start the first round of logging expansion. There we go. We'll see how well that does. Japanese shogunate are trying to improve relations with me. I'm gonna make the next company coal, I think, because coal and sulfur expansion would be pretty good. If they declare bankruptcy, we basically will win this. Oh, Americans already landed. Let's land our troops then. Perfect. They should fall quickly. We continue pushing south then. Although we seem to be losing forces rapidly, as they are mobilizing every Chinese man they can. Yeah, they've surrendered. We've gotten this treaty port. Let's make sure it has support. It does. We can actually get it to have some silk plantations. Let's put one to the top and then put a couple of that. So with that being said, anything they need, we can give them. So for example, I'm going to export firearms to them, so they're dependent on our firearms. So when we go to war with them in the future, the entire military collapses because they cannot source firearms, or they haven't been sourcing it elsewhere. We'll export luxury furniture to them. I will find opium to export to them, but I will export opium to them. I would like to import silk from them once. Oh, well, we can invest to have them produce silk, so we'll probably do that later. We got an investment rights. Maybe export artillery to them, so they are definitely dependent on us. We actually have a lot of convoys, so if we just export wood all over the place, that would be perfect. Opium wars. They will eat opium and they will like it. Yeah, you're not gonna stop us from giving you opium. I'm sorry. I never thought Brazilian opium wars. We're complete if any Brazilian state is the treaty port. Oh, so we already won it. Sorry, buddy. I don't even know why they tried it. That's really funny. Oh, the Russians took Port Arthur. Interesting. And they're taking a little bit here. People are trying to get pieces of China. Brazilian naval power. Interesting. Must be true for at least 40 years. 10 or few countries has naval power projection greater than 133.68. And no country in South America has a greater naval power projection than Brazil. I'm guessing 40 years is a long time. I'm guessing that's our naval projection. Also, we are no longer a great power because the time off finally went out. Also, Mexico is a funny color. I want a treaty port with the Japanese before they get relations too high. Although it looks like we'll be able to peacefully get a trade agreement with them at this rate. Investment rights, so we could do it without war and bloodshed, and then potentially morph them into an ally. I will be fine with that. We can peacefully do it, then let's do it. Oh, we can get a mutual investment agreement in Paraguay. Alright, Chile is now a puppet. Looks like we're doing our naval expansion now, so we might be able to explore a little bit more. I wonder if we can force it into maybe the Prussian market. Our cheap wood. With that being said, I should actually look at wood itself, and I want tariffs on imports. I don't want to import wood. I want to export wood. And I'm going to do the same thing to chairs. I want to export chairs. So I am going to export a bunch of industrial goods to Japan so that they become more dependent on me, plus chairs and wood. And by doing so, this should make it, yeah, so now we can get a trade agreement. That's gonna get us a lot of our bureaucracy back and hopefully get a mutual investment agreement soon, particularly when our GDP hopefully surpasses theirs. Alright, we're gonna try to get free trade again if possible. Hopefully the landowners don't throw as much of a hissy fit. Let's go for Ecuador. Mobilize one military and head over there. Spain sides with them. Okay, Spain, you have chosen that time for you. Alright, we can get Cuba transferred over and the Philippines transferred over to us. It's gonna fuck up our leverage. Even the Cuban one is gonna fuck up our leverage, which is gonna make it hard to get the United States. And more diplomatic pacts would be more money to me. And a bigger market and more authority. I think I want to expand my empire. I want to become a little bit of a colonial empire so I can sell my wood wherever I want. So, with the Philippines as well. This does mean I have to invade Spain, but we're gonna pillage for the kill rate. We really want to mess them up. I think this army can actually break the Spanish defenses. I'm not so certain, but we can at least attempt it. Oh, the Spanish are also occupied with the religious revolt. That's right. So this isn't necessarily going to be a bad. My navy, I think, is larger. No, the navy's technically larger, but I don't see it. It's not one huge flotilla. They're deploying armies here, which means they're going to be far away, and the war has broken out. Let's get this naval invasion planned. We'll try to get Galicia. Fighting has already broken out in Ecuador. Now, if we can beat the Spanish, this is going to expand our colonial outreach quite a bit. First off, we'll be in Southeast Asia even more so. We're already in China with a treaty port, which is huge. And then second off, we'll be in the Caribbean. And then these two nations can become rather large economies if treated correctly. So, and that should be larger than most of my subjects. I think Philippines would be larger than all of them, so that would be really good. Now, their military is still line infantry, so long as we maintain our good access, we will be fine. I do want to improve schooling some more. We have some bureaucracy to do so I will do that. Free Trade Party is in power. Also, the British revolt is done. Ooh, the Ottoman Empire seems to be reacquiring Egypt, and they're actually going to war with them again. Alright, the naval invasion is here now, I think. We're waiting for the boats. Okay, and now it's here. We outnumber them, but they seem to have the advantage. This is not good. Yeah, they definitely do. Now, if I go to mobilization, we are supplying with everything we can, but medical support. So let's do medical support, and let's supply our army as well. This is gonna make it so this army loses a lot of organization while it's in battle, but actually looks like it's recovering. Look at that. Okay, they still won. Look at we started recovering troops because we gave them medical. Ecuador is almost fully occupied. Also, the British and the French are invading each other like crazy. It looks like Spanish are also fighting more than just me. Fighting off the Philippine fleet. Now we're fighting off another fleet, and it looks like we're gonna lose. They defeated our Armada. So, against the Spanish... Oh, we don't necessarily need to invade Spain. Let's hit Cuba and the Philippines. That's the idea. They are pretty weak, and also we have free trade now, which is going to help our bureaucracy a lot from all the trading we're doing. Alright, Ecuador is out. Alright, the invasion in Cuba has begun. It's already a first decisive blow, and the Thai Island's already occupied by us within a month. And we launched from our American allies' ports. So this is excellent. Okay, they're trying to conduct an invasion on Brazil proper. Looks like we are ending them off though. We are pushing the Spanish off. I could try to do a blockade of the Philippines to see if we can weaken the market access, thus make it so the military doesn't have enough goods. Russia wants a trade agreement. I will accept that, good sir. We could have the Brazilian Republic, but I kind of want to see what happens when we finish this. Enduring Empire. Monarchy will endure. So I'm also realizing even if I take the Philippines, they're not necessarily going to capitulate straight to us. So this is just like men at a problem. I'm gonna cancel the naval invasion. If we can make it so they start getting loans, they will capitulate. So we just gotta starve them out. Invade convoys. Spanish loans are going up, and the capitulation desire is going up. I want them to capitulate. They need to hand over the rest of their colonial empire. Dutchers still have all the power. Perfect. Yeah, basically everything I wanted, but private schools. Let's raid the north so they can't trade with Britain. So we're going to remove a lot of the excesses that we have given our army, because this is going to make us go back into the green. I don't see them invading right now, so we're back in the green. We can start building again. The Spanish should surrender soon because their loans are just ridiculously high. Alright, the Spanish are close to capitulating, which will make it so we get the Philippines and we get Cuba, which is going to be great for our pockets. They're almost there. See, we're getting gold. You're not, Spain. Time to give it up. Give up the remnants of your colonial empire. Oh! I skipped it because I was hitting escape to get on another menu, but the Spanish are defeated. We now have both Cuba and the Philippines as puppets, and they're paying us dividends. We do have a mandate available, so we can either increase vassalization, or we could change it so that they give us more income, or we can make it so we can get more convoys, more tariffs, and less convoy cost. Let's do income transfer, because that's a lot more money. 25% more money from diplomatic tax right now, basically. And that is beautiful. We're back in the green. Ooh, Paraguay might be... Yep, they're willing to join the power bloc. Oh, the Japanese are trying to sway us. Regime change in the Baltic governance. I don't know about that. First off, investment agreement 100%. And second off, that they want to liberate Manchuria. And the Russians are coming to conquer the North Island and us, the Southern Islands. Alright, so if I get rid of this, imagine if I can get Finland. I actually think having the Baltic governances or Finland transferred over to me would be what I would want. Both of them would be so close to St. Petersburg too. Any future war with Russia would be very beneficial to me. Let's try to get Finland. Alright, Japan. I'll offer my support. I need Finland. I want you to be stationed in Japan to help defend her. And the other one, I want you to be stationed in New England because that would be closer for invasion in Finland. We are going to promote social, switch on promoting social mobility to enlistment efforts. And there's a primary reason for this. I'm going to create a new army. This is going to be the draftees army to help defend. The Japanese shogunate is already in bankruptcy. Oh no, that's not good at all. I'll form a defensive pact with you, Japan, just to get more leverage over you. We are in Finland though. One of the war goals is occupied. We just have to occupy Manchuria now. We got a naval battle in the Sea of Japan / East Sea. We should be able to win that. That will kick out that naval invasion, and we can start our own naval invasion on the ground. Level naval invasion is moving up. I reject this. I don't want a white peace. We just landed in Manchuria. We're looking to land in Finland right now. You're not close to capitulating, so I'm not too worried about that. Oh, there's up transfer Finland. We do occupy all of Finland. I almost was like, look at that. The Japanese didn't capitulate. We're not gonna liberate Manchuria, but that's not too bad. They're not gonna take anything. And we're gonna get Finland. The war can end now. Because we're in we took St. Petersburg. Wow, I wasn't even paying attention. Look at that. Okay. They want the war to end. First off, your guy will join our power block, so hell yeah. So we need to make the Philippines have more economic dependence on us, and then we'll be a lot happier. Ooh, perfect. Alright, so now that we have Finland, and we're in a decent state, I do want to get my power block higher, or in a better spot. So I need the Philippines not to be independent economically from us. So, what does that mean? I need to start owning everything of this. First off, we'll own all the wood. It's going to be a lot of investment into the Philippines, but they do have the population to support it everywhere but the south, so maybe not the south. So let's not invest in the south, but definitely in the north. Because if we can make it so we can get to stable, that would be really good. We haven't invented pharmaceuticals. Oh my god, that's why we can get health insurance. Maybe we change that. Let's get some pharmaceuticals. Oh wow. Oh, the Conservative Party won a lot of votes. What? Yeah? Come here. Whatever. Silly cat. Ooh. The United States would join our bloc with obligation with an 18% chance. Oh, the Japanese are having a revolt. The aristocratic revolt, though, seems like it's better. But it does mean I have to reset a lot of my relations. Hey, Japan, will you become my protectorate? You will. Okay. Yeah, if you become my protectorate, we ride. I'll take on your debt, and I will mobilize my armies. Alright, you just have to hold on long enough for my armies to get there, Japan. So don't be too cocky. Ooh, they're gonna be just a little late, but they should still make it in time to prevent a full occupation. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Kyoto is fine. I believe this is Kyoto. Ooh, we get another company. This would be good for loyalists, and we want furniture manufacturing anyways. So we're gonna do Brazilian Home Goods Inc. Or as I like to say, Brazilian Ikea. 4 months before we get this too. That's awesome. Also, the Japanese have the least amount of economic dependence on us now. I'm guessing my building in the Philippines has done quite a bit. Right, let's look at this. Oh, which is important. I don't know. Either way, this is a big war. Ooh, we can export more wood. In fact, I do want to export more stuff in general. So to try to do that, I'm going to try to build some more ports. I haven't really built ports all game. I've been relying on my subjects for ports. So we're going to build some ports. Afterwards, we're going to build some more coal mines and lots more logging camps. And then some more furniture manufacturers. How long will it take to complete all this? 3 years. Perfect. Oh, they surrendered. Okay. Empire of Japan. They must have become mechanized. They are rebellious though. They're just a protectorate. Eventually, I'm going to invest a lot of money into them just so I can get them to pay us dividends by decreasing their autonomy. That would be awesome. British Ikea is now number 5. We're ahead of the Russians now. Empire of Japan is almost as big as us economically. We do have a very large empire. It's pretty cool. Alright, we're going to be using a lot more trading now as we've expanded our port. This is going to be excellent. It's funny because we're laissez-faire, but most of our construction is still government. We're gonna do regime support and knowledge sharing with Japan. I want to see the liberty desire go down so that I can potentially decrease the autonomy and start getting money from them. Look at the construction bonus. Perfect. Shandong is getting bigger, so they're perfect to be the ones I have the treaty port in. Ooh, we can add a principal. Because we're the 5th highest. Oh, we're now the 4th highest power block. Who do we surpass? Russia and Germany's in a civil war, so I don't know if that exactly counts. But we're ahead of them now too. What do we want then? We could do foreign investment, or we could do external trade. Now the reason for external trade is that allow establishing the unlock influential trade center right here. And if I take a look at my building registry, I go down to the T trade center. So that would be 389 times 2. So nearly 800 more influence I can use, and that would be better than rivaling. So I think I want to do that because I want to be able to have relations with other countries and work with them. There's also with some bureaucracy and also trade route competitiveness. We are trying to externally trade a lot more now. So importation of opium so we can sell it to the Chinese. Oh wow. We are still selling it to the Chinese, right? No, we're not. Wow. Okay. Apparently it wouldn't make money. We'll try anyways. I don't know why. I feel like it should make money. Why does Argentina have no army? What the heck? That's a little weird. We do want them to be... Ooh, we're in the middle. Look at that. Look at that. Because we're leading goods producer on many things. Let's get the Japanese to lose a lot of their economy then. Some silk. And then let's construct what we're good at. Wood. We'll own all the Japanese wood. They're gonna just have a lot of people. So we'll also own their coal mines. Get this iron. Ooh, we can start exporting some chairs. Perfect. We did just complete a bunch of chair factories. Let's take a look. So we are number 2 in the world for the production of wood. That's excellent. And our market produces a ton, so that's great. And then for chairs, we're number 3 right now. Not too far off from number 1. We apparently import a lot of opium. Interesting. Ah, yes. The GDP ownership is shifting dramatically towards Brazil. That's exactly what I want to see. Because that's going to make it so you are more economically dependent on us. We own 8.8% of your GDP, and we are going to make sure we own more sooner rather than later. I'm going to go to bed now though. Alright, that's where the video is going to be ending today. There's a lot more Brazilian Ikea to come. I would make it one part like usual, but I'm only a third of the way through the footage and we're already over 40 minutes, and for the sake of not making a 3-hour video, I would like to cut it down a little bit and get something out there and not take 2 months to do it because life is really busy. Reason why this is because I actually went to 1936 because a lot of stuff happened in the late game for once, and yeah, I'm very excited to show you what happens to Brazilian Ikea coming forth. Will we expand further? Will we dominate the world, or will we succumb to external pressures? Who knows? Either way, if you liked it, like it. If you want to subscribe, you can subscribe. It's all up to you. It's a free country, I think. Most importantly, if the next video is out, it'll be in the top right corner, most likely, and should be in the description. If it's not going to be there, and we'll all be sad. But don't be sad, because reasons. Have a good night.